Hey YouTubers, it's that Van guy again with another video. Today is going to be our weekly store finds and mail deliveries video for the end of the week, September 30th, 2018. Got a lot of cool stuff. Early in the week, I found this super treasure hunt, which is awesome. This is only the second super treasure hunt I've ever found on the pegs in the store. I found it at a grocery store, Pick and Save, and this one is already, I put it in a Protecto, because I plan on selling it to a local collector in my local club. I'm not really a Ford guy, not really an Escort guy, so it would have been cooler to find like a Lambo or some of the other, more impressive super treasure hunts for the year, but I'll take what I can get for it, I'll take what I can get. So I'll take a quick look at the card. So yeah, I just posted on our local Facebook page that I found the super treasure hunt, and one of the guys in the club said that he wanted it, and he sent me an offer by PM. So this one's already sold, so I put it in a Protecto just to keep it like mint for him. So that was one of the highlights. Another highlight of the week was finding this Hot Wheels 50th Favorites 65 Ford Galaxy. I don't really need the whole set. The one I really want, and unfortunately it sounds like it's kind of shorted in the cases, is the 78 Dodge Little Red Express truck, number 7. I guess there's only one shipping per case, so I think that one for the wave 2 of these 50th favorites is going to be the hard one to find. I have a little golf collection, and this one's pretty cool, like little golf style race car, Ford Galaxy. So let's crack it open and take a look at it. I have a couple golf green light gas station dioramas. So I'll take a quick look at this one. So I thought it would go good with my other golf diorama pieces, my gas station and my Miho exclusive weekend workshop. If you've checked out some of the other videos on my channel, you should be able to find I've done a video on the golf gas station from Greenlight, the little plastic and metal diorama piece, and the golf weekend workshop from Miho exclusive. I'll be doing a video on that in the near future. So pretty cool to have that one. This is a premium release. Rubber tires. These are slicks, no tread. Metal body, metal base. You want to see the bottom? Pretty cool piece. Alright, here's one thing I'm real excited about. This is a Jada. This is a Div Cruiser from Jada. I'm a big fan of Jada. And I love my dairy deliveries, and I also love these Div Cruisers from Jada. Although Jada didn't make nearly as many of these milk delivery style trucks as Hot Wheels does. I believe there's only 7, and I believe this is the last one that I needed to have them all. This was I believe this is a 5-pack exclusive, unless you find it already open and separated loose. You'd have to buy the 5-pack to get this particular paint scheme or deco. So really excited to have that one. That completes my my collection of these. Watch for a video on those in the near future. And then there were a couple, I didn't really want all the ones in the 5-pack, so I sold a few at my local meet, the last local meet we had, 2 of them. But here's one of the, I kept a total of 3 of the 5-pack, and this is one of them. This is kind of a cool tank liner. I forget the name of the casting. We'll take a look. It might be on the bottom, actually. I don't know if Jada puts the name of their castings on the bottom of their die cast or not. Let's take a look. Jada Toys, made in China. Okay, here we go. 1939 Dodge Airflow Tanker. Pretty cool. Rubber wheels. Fancy rims. Looks lowered. Rubber tires. I believe it has a plastic base. I think it's plastic. Hard to tell. Metal body. Plastic wheels with rubber tires. Pretty cool. And then this last one from the 5-pack. I believe this is kind of like a fire and police 5-pack. This is, I think it's a COE, Chevy Cab Over Engine, I think is what COE stands for, Cab Over Engine. Chevy Flatbed, Chevy COE. And just like the colors, the rims look cool. Nice flatbed, you know, to display another vehicle on top. I don't know, that one might be a little bit long. Just barely fits. But I believe the platform does slide back. It does move. So another cool Jada to add to the collection. I'll show it. Yeah, so you can see the flatbed does slide back a little bit, but it does not tilt down to my knowledge. Let's see what it says. Can we read it? 1947 Ford COE. Cab over engine. Jada Toys. Yeah, so it does not tilt down, but it does slide back. So if you need a little more room, you could just slide it back. Pretty cool piece. Glad to add it to the collection. Another cool one I got this week. I've been watching this one on eBay for quite a while. I finally pulled the trigger on it. I think I got it for $10. It's kind of a cheaper one. I think it's from their cheaper line because you can tell by the wheels. The wheels are kind of cheesy on it. But it doesn't have any deco at all, like graphics. It's just plain blue, which is different. Most of them have some sort of graphics on it. And I want to collect all these Racing Champions vans. So I'll hold it for a second if you want to pause it, and you can read the back. But I want to collect all these Racing Champions vans. They have, I think this is a 75 Chevy van. So this is one I didn't have, so definitely wanted to add it to the collection. Let's take a closer look at really nice blue on it. Street wheels. And usually the on the Racing Champions vans, the rear doors open. But this one, it looks like definitely the rear doors do not open because there's not even any seam. It's just some body lines that are cast into the body. But there's definitely no seam where the doors would open. So this is kind of an odd one. Maybe another reason why, example why this is a cheaper version. Looks like it might have a little package rub. Maybe I can buff that out a little. I don't know. Oh well, it happens. Racing Champion 75 Chevy van. Okay, found this Matchbox in the stores this week at my local Walmart. Pretty cool piece. Let's check this one out. Let's see zoom in and take a look at it. I think there's like a sapphire, Matchbox sapphire version of this. I would like to have that. But I just thought, you know, you don't see a lot of muscle cars from Matchbox. You know, half the time they're some sort of a work truck or a forklift or tractor or something. They only put out so many licensed vehicles per year. And this is a Mopar muscle car. I actually used to have a Cuda, but this one I think is probably a 70 or 71. I think it's a 70. The Cuda that I had was a 74. Different grill and taillights. And it had a different hood than this one does. This one has the shaker hood. Like the wheels on it. Take a look at the bottom. 70 Plymouth Cuda. Alright, on to the next thing. I started collecting these hauling gases recently. I had a few and I started getting into them. Collecting a few more. I thought I had this one, but turns out I didn't. This is from a Star Wars pop culture set. I have almost all of the vehicles in this collection. I collect the Dream Van, have that one. Collect the Astro Van, have that one. I collect the Spoiler Sport, I have that one. I collect the Quick Delivery, I have that one. I know I have the Hauling Gas. The only one I'm not into is the Volkswagen drag truck or the drag bus. I don't collect either of the Volkswagen drag vehicles. Not really into it. So let's check this one out. Metal body, metal base, real rubber tires, real riders. It's got some bronze or gold wheels. And this is the C-3PO version from the Star Wars. One of the cooler ones in the Hauling Gas casting line. Same decal on both sides the way it looks. Pretty neat piece. Glad to add that one. Another one I picked up from eBay is trying to collect all these Johnny Lightning different tampos or paint schemes. And this is Ford. This is a Lexmark promo piece I found on eBay. I assumed it's kind of a more rare one or kind of hard to find. Not a super popular one, so probably not that many kept them. You can pause it if you want to read the packaging. Pretty much just an ad for Lexmark. So let's crack into this one. Take a look at it. This is, I think, one of the only Johnny Lightning vans that I'm missing. I think, I have to double check, but I think this is pretty much the only one that I need. Looks like it's underneath here. See if we can get these. I probably should have tried to open this first. Yeah, let me pause the video for a sec. Okay, we're back. I got it on the packaging. I had to fight with it for quite a bit to get the twist ties and stuff off the bottom. So that took a minute, but here it is. A Lexmark Johnny Lightning Ford van. Pretty neat. It's just pretty much a promo for, you know, Lexmark printer. So not the most exciting graphics, but I figure it's slightly more rare. And I happened to just stumble across it on eBay and I didn't have it. So I definitely wanted to add it. And now I think I have all these Ford Econoline 150 from Johnny Lightning. Playing Mantis, I think it says. 2002. Metal body, metal base, plastic wheels. Alright, on to the next thing. A couple here that I'm not sure if I'm going to open. This one is really cool. Just really grabbed my eye. I usually stick to mostly just vans and Mopars, but this one, just the paint scheme on it is really badass. It's just black with some like black pinstripe flames on it, nice rims on it. Just really looks like a really cool one. It's a 63 Ford Galaxy 500, 2016 series. I think I found this at a Meijer, or yeah, I think I found it at Meijer. Our Meijer is a fairly new store to the area, but it seems like they're kind of getting older stuff. Like they're just getting nothing, not a lot of stuff that's current. So I think I'm going to leave this one in the package for now. But really cool piece. Sucker for black cars on with flames. So here's another one I got at Meijer. This is Greenlight Hollywood Graveyard Cars. American Mopar Muscle, back from the dead. 71 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. Sucker for a Cuda, and this one's a really nice version. 392 badges on the side. Just a really nice looking Cuda. All the bells and whistles. It's got the louvers on the back, rear spoiler. I like the color, the bright green and the black. I like the wheels. Take a look at the back of the card. There's the crew. I am a Mopar guy, so I have watched the show a few times. I don't watch cable a lot. I just don't have time for it. But when it's on, I'll check it out. Pretty cool piece. Another one I don't think I'm going to open. I'm going to hang on to it for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or resell it. But it's really cool Cuda, so I had to grab it. Here's a couple Dodge Vans from Greenlight that I did not have. So I wanted to try to complete my Dodge van collection from Greenlight and collect all of them, like the Chevys you see in the background. Alright, let's crack into this one. Let's take a look at it. Pretty cool one. I like this paint scheme, although the Greenlights are not my favorite because of the windows. They have the side window in the back on one side, and then they have the skinny window on the other, like the cutout for it in the body and the little porthole window. So, not a huge fan of this Greenlight Dodge casting. I prefer the Johnny Lightning Dodge van casting, which is very similar to this. I'm not sure if there's an issue with the rear bumper. It might just be the paint. But the bumper almost looks crooked, or the paint is slightly crooked. Seems like it's on there tight though. So it's not that it's loose or falling off. Here's the bottom. Number 1280. Metal body, metal base, rubber tires. So there's that one. Another addition to the Greenlight collection. Another Dodge van to add to the collection is this Anchorman van. Hollywood Anchorman. Channel 4 News. Not a whole lot on the back of the card. Let's crack it open. And we'll take a close look at it. I like this one better than some of the other ones because they have, some of the other ones have like a ladder rack or like a satellite dish on top. Not a huge fan of that version. I prefer this one without the stuff on top. I'm an Anchorman movie fan. Great movie. Will Ferrell, he's awesome. So glad to add that one to the collection. That's one I didn't have. This is how they paint over the windows with the deco kind of weird. Like if they put a window on the body, you'd think they would just, you know, paint the window and leave it in there. I would much prefer if they did this casting without the windows, but just my opinion. Alright, and lastly, we have this cool Coca-Cola billboards. It has like a little tab here where you can change the billboard, and this is a 2-pack. I didn't have the Chevy van. I don't really collect these old panel trucks, so that one I'll probably be looking to trade or sell. Probably go in the trade bin. I'll show you the back. Pretty fancy packaging. You can pause it if you want to read it. Lots to read. Alright, well, let's crack into this thing. This is huge. It's kind of like a, almost like a diorama piece. How big the packaging is. Well, it's kind of cool that the way it does have, like, I think I could use this in my diorama. This is going to be a challenge to get this out without wrecking it, though, because the tab goes through the packaging, so you got to be careful not to mess up the tab. Okay, now hopefully it'll come out. Interesting. Keep these tops off. So this base kind of is a base for this billboard. So you can keep this billboard and put it in your, if you have like a die-cast diorama, you can just keep this billboard. Here's the one I'm not keeping. Just a panel truck, early panel. Not really interested in that one, so that one will get traded. But this is the one I wanted. This is why I bought the set. What's this? Johnny Lightning Chevy van. And this Coke and a Smile deco. It's got the cool side pipes, which almost all of the Johnny Lightning vans do. Especially in the Boogie Vans line. So glad to be able to add another Johnny Lightning van to the collection. I wonder, is this a rubber wheels? Yeah, it feels like these are rubber. Smooth rubber wheels. So metal body. Looks like metal base. Pretty heavy van. 76 Chevy van. Check out the wheels. So metal body, metal base, rubber tires on this version. Pretty neat. Alright, well that's it for this video, guys. Just kind of throw them all together here, all the different ones that we acquired this week. So you can kind of see them all together. And then a few that are still in the package. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.